Yeah, this was a really good win today. I'm really pleased with our effort. One of the things that we've been talking about for a while now is, the game's easy when the ball goes in the basket, when you make shots, right? Can you be a good team? Can you win basketball games when the ball doesn't go in? 29% is a lot of not going in. And to win a game by 13 because we win the turnover battle by 7, because we win the offensive rebounds by 14, that's what we've really been preaching. And they went out there and got it done. Obviously Bonaventure has been struggling. They're not in a great place, but our MO is to not play well in those situations. And we went out, didn't feel sorry for ourselves because the ball wasn't going in, except for her. She made it go in. And we made enough plays to win the game, so really pleased with that.
I was saying Waz really ramped up the pressure in the third quarter. How was the team able to keep the composure and get back in?
I think that because most of our games are close, and so all the teams are always just trying to come at our throats because most of the time going in the half we have the lead. So I think we just talked about communicating and trying to play our style of play. I know that our starting 5 who went in the second half, we try to make it a focus of staying together, playing together, both offensively and defensively, which I think helped us. And then we ended up making a couple of shots in that quarter, which pushed us to get a bigger lead, which was helpful.
Yeah, credit to Bonnie's, for the first time all season, we had to change what we do on the defensive end of the court. Like one of our primary rules, we had to adjust for them. And they made it, the players went out there and made it happen, and we were able to get stops. I mean, that was the key. Midway through the third quarter, it was an adjustment, and we stopped letting them get to the rim and shoot layup after layup. So.
You kind of talked about the defense. I mean, it seemed like you guys had maybe 4 or 5 shot clock violations. You talked about kind of making an adjustment. What did you see, or what kind of change for you guys?
Well, so they do a really good job of initiating their offense in the middle of the floor, at the top of the floor, and we try to keep the ball out of the middle. And so in our effort to keep the ball out of the middle, and normally we're worried about dribbling into the middle. And so in an effort to keep the ball from being dribbled in the middle, which they don't do anyway, they dribbled right to the basket and scored and threw the ball to the weak side. So we just were like, hey, we're going to have to, if they beat us middle, we don't care. You got to contain the ball, and that was the adjustment they made. Because they took advantage of our positioning and attacked the basket hard off right hand and left wing drives to the rim. And so it was a really good job by Erica at knowing that about us and attacking that. And I'm glad we were able to counter and have some success.
What was it like when the shots weren't falling, but they were for you and they were for Mia? This team usually, the offense is a little bit more spread out, but especially in the first half, it really seemed to be you and Mia. What was that like?
I think everyone just kept shooting their own shots, and so some games, some people fall more than others, but I think we trust all each other. Even though mine and Mia's were going in, we're taking a little bit more shots than others, but everyone was still shooting, we're still trying to move the ball, and I think that if we, our team keeps the mentality of even if it's not going in, we'll keep shooting. And fortunately enough for me and Mia, it was going in, and people were still getting good looks, but it just meant that we were getting more offensive rebounds, which we got a bunch of today, which was really good by, I know Kayla got out a lot today, so that was really good.
Kind of talked about Kayla on the offensive boards. How big was she?
I mean, she plays 3 minutes in the first half and doesn't play the last 4 minutes because we had the lead and we had to rest her, and she ends up with 9 boards. That's she. As most of the kids are starting to really embrace, do what needs to be done right now, and Kayla realized that we needed to finish off possessions and get ourselves extra possessions, and she went and got them for us. And Mia did a good job on the boards. Tahada did a good job on the boards. Falco did a good job on the boards. But really, that's only because everybody was fighting. And if they keep being consistent, it's going to be good things for us. We've been continuing to fight on every possession for 8, 9 games now, and it's been nice to watch.
I think the team's 11-0 now, 8 at half. What do you think leads to such success when you guys are playing ahead?
It's a great question. I'm going to have to just give it to Molly Macedonian a little bit that our point guard's not going to give the team the ball a lot, so when we can control the pace and slow the game down, she's really good at making sure that we get a shot off and not giving them easy runouts and extra possessions. And a luck. I mean, the stat like that, things just happen to go your way a little bit too.
Not to be too cheesy, but what are the vibes like? I mean, it's 5 straight for you guys in 8-10. What are the vibes like on the team?
I mean, we all are pretty happy. I mean, we go into our practices and we're I can't speak. We're feeling pretty confident, and we I think with each win and each like game that we grow, we gain more confidence in each other. We like realize that some people need to do this and other people need to do that, and then so it holds us to a higher standard, which I think helps us get better each game to win. And I think by winning and playing harder, we focus on like accountability, and we're able to like be more accountable and focus on each other because we don't want to lose.
Yeah, and I think Coach Boo instituted that we are rallying around what we call a kill. So it's 3 stops in a row. So I don't know if you noticed our team flipping out on defense when we got 3 stops in a row. And that energy coming from the bench has been really uplifting in the games. I mean, it's been a big change for our team, hearing that bench the whole time, because they got something to really pull for. And it's the defense, the defense knows, like, we got 2, we got to get 1 right here. And that's been a big, morale boost. And it's a lot of little things like that. Everybody knows they're competing for their opportunities. So there's still a lot of fighting practice. So I wouldn't say the vibe is like, loosey-goosey, but it's like we're starting to feel good about ourselves, because that's what happens when you play hard every possession.